we asked you about how coaches are an endangered species right now? I assume you heard about Doc?
I did. Right when practice started, staff let me know. And yeah, it's disturbing. I mean, Doc's a Hall of Famer. That's what Andy always says too. You get past the first round, there's going to be some really good teams, great players, great organizations, great coaching staffs that are going to lose just by the nature of this beast. I mean, there's only so many teams that can advance. It's just a really hard thing to do. It's been a tough couple of weeks hearing the news of some just really surprising firings.
How much? You faced the Celtics 3 times in 4 years, and it's gone from Brad, Ime, Joe now. Jason Jalen are Jason Jalen, but they've changed a lot.
Yeah, they've changed quite a bit. I think the one thing you can point to, though, is the organizational stability. Brad is there. Joe was there in the bubble. So I know people tend to point to how many years he's been a head coach, but he's had great experience in that organization. That's what's most relevant. What they care about, and he's been a part of some really good teams. So that does have an impact. Probably more than anything in this league right now, you're just looking for some kind of stability organizationally, between the front office and the coaching staff. I think that's what Leon and Tibbs have. You have to respect up in New York, but there's too many examples of that around the league.
What's a day like this? This isn't a group that I don't think this is a group that you need to give the rah-rah speech.
No, it was right to prep. Yesterday was just a lot of getting back in the gym and get our rhythm and sweat and conditioning going again. Today was a little bit more specific to Boston. That's what they want right now. Everybody knows what the deal is. The Final Four teams, you're not going to be facing bad competition. You're going to face, what you want to face. You want to be challenged against, really good teams and figure it all out.
Well, what do you think it does for a guy like Kyle to be around guys who were not drafted, who had to scrap their way to a team? Because he mentioned he's got a bunch of guys.
Yeah. I think Kyle enjoys that. I think probably Kyle has enjoyed all the different chapters of his career. Up and comer, a guy comes off the bench, a guy that had to really prove himself, then earned a starting spot, then became a face of a franchise, then became a champion. Coming here to a totally new environment and culture. He's embraced us. We've embraced him, and I think he just feels younger and a lot more just everything good about this game when he's around this group, and it's a symbiotic relationship. I think that's what the cool thing is about it. He's offering so much to the young guys in terms of his experiences that he wants to share and pass along right now. He's such a giving guy, but they're also, giving him a lot of life, and we need it. He's just been tremendous, with that second unit.
Well, you've been pretty consistent since early March that the offense is kind of building progressively on the right track. What do you think you built offensively that, with all the changes through the season, might set you up theoretically better against Boston's style of defense, particularly the switch-up?
Yeah, we'll see. We've had to find a lot of different solutions, for a bunch of different coverages. I think that's the most important thing, that you let the game dictate. We still have to get to our main things. We're aggressive, but we also have to move the ball, and that's regardless of the scheme. And I think cycling through, different challenges in some, weird way has allowed us to wrap our minds around that. That still becomes about getting to your strengths. But they're good. They can do a lot of different schemes, and they're second in switches, but they also can play a normal traditional, drop cover. So you can't just prepare for one thing.
How do they crowd the paint, like on a BAM catch? How do they do that differently than New York?
I mean, that's detailed. Probably personnel based. That's where it's a little bit different. New York was. They're going to do what they do, and if you tried to fight against that or resist it, that's where they would really become difficult. Boston will play the paint with specific guys, based on their personnel and based on our personnel. So again, those same tenets are our strengths. Can we get to our strengths, regardless of what the scheme is? And that's being aggressive and moving the ball.
It's almost silly to ask you this because you stay so locked in on your thing, but I'm curious to see where the ping pong balls say Mr. Wembanyama is going tonight. You didn't know the lottery was tonight?
Did not know that.
You did not.
You're catching me the last few times. I was wondering where you were going with that. I was thinking about, man, what was our draft pick?
So there's a draft next month, and there's a big French kid.
Yeah.
And tonight they decide who has the number 1 pick.
Yeah. Have not given that any
I
thought.
didn't think
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
All right. Thanks.
Saw it in your face.